and today I'll be talking about the St. Lawrence 2, a tall ship adventure of a lifetime. So it's a experience that I had primarily from 2007 to 2011, but a little bit about the St. Lawrence 2 is that it's a tall ship that is regulated by Transport Canada, was created in 1953, and generally courses range between 3 and 10 days. So it's kind of like summer camp, but instead it's on water, primarily for youth, but also for adults, as I'll talk about a little bit more. So for Brigantine Incorporated, it's a registered charity that's focused on empowering, connecting, and inspiring youth. It's an immersive outdoor experience. So what that means is you're not just sitting around on the deck. Instead, you're learning how to sail. So they'll teach you how to climb aloft, how to furl a sail, how to helm the ship. All of it is really exciting, and you're on the lake. I sailed through Lake Ontario, Lake Erie, Georgian Bay, Lake Huron, and it was a really awesome experience to be able to just get outside and make connections, as well as build skills and be able to increase my confidence, strength, and leadership. And I keep seeing people join, which is great. Welcome. So it's a unique shipboard environment. So on the deck, you're able to make friends, as well as build team and community. My final year that I was part of it, I was part of the winter program. And so what that meant was we were a group of youth who were taking care of the vessel. So it came out of the water and we were able to make sure that it was all ready to go for the following year. And during that time, we were also able to learn how to teach people how to sail. So it built professionalism within that space as well. As I mentioned, during the winter program, it meant that I was able to become a petty officer in my final year. So I was able to have trainees who I was able to teach and go through Lake Ontario and Lake Erie. And yet, even though it was 2011, so that was over 10 years ago, it still has meaningful memories in my life and still meaningful friendships as well. It gave me a sense of freedom, community, exploration, discovery, and a spirit of friendship. So in 2019, I decided to organize an alumni sail, which was my Adventure 2.0. And what was really neat is on the right-hand side, you'll see a photo of 3 people, or I guess 4 people, but 3 of them sailed themselves, and they were all part of the youth program. But because of the alumni sail, they were all able to be on board together, which was really special. It was nice to be able to reconnect with some people too. But I want to invite you all to think about marking in your calendars for May 2023, as I am, there's going to be an adult cruise taking place on the lake, on Lake Ontario. And so it's an opportunity to be able to share this experience and to maybe try it yourself. So if you're interested in learning how to sail, it's a good opportunity to do so through this adult sail, but also if there's other ways that you can get involved too, both by spreading the word, whether you know other youth who are interested in sailing, or you know people who are just interested in kind of this idea, but also volunteering if you're in the Kingston area, and then also because it's a nonprofit, there's opportunities to donate to the organization as well to help youth sail. As someone who grew up in a low-income community, in a family dynamic that was, it was really important to have access to bursaries, and so it was really helpful to be able to have this experience when I first started out, and I feel like it really shaped me into who I am, and so I'm excited to be able to share it with some of you in this spring.